Hello, this is Oliver Stringer demoing part 2 of Pong for CST 326. And if we hit play here, you should be able to hear when the ball bounces off the paddles, it dinks and it'll make noise if I let it score. And you can also see that we have the scores shown in the top corners of the screen. And depending on whoever's ahead, they'll change color. Whoever has more points is green. Who's ever behind is red, and if they have equal, then they become yellow. And I can spawn in these little power-ups, which spawn in randomly here. When the ball hits them, it's going to accelerate. So it'll gain a lot of speed. And I spawn these round power-ups. When the ball hits those, it will split into two different balls. Like that. And here in the editor, not much has changed since the last time I showed it off. But the big thing is here I have canvas with two text elements that hold the scores. Down here I have prefabs for the ball as well as the two different power-ups. Most of the changes are here in the code. For the score, basically, like before, I already had variables for each score being tossed around. So all I needed to do is put the text objects in here and then set the text to those variables. And here's where it controls the color, which is just if one has more, turn it to green. And if they have else, turn them both yellow. For the sounds, this is basically just a script that I believe is on the ball, and it just has the different audio clips, and depending on whether it hits the paddle or the goal box, it plays the appropriate sound. For the power controls, what this basically does is most of the actual interaction with the power-ups are handled in the ball script, but here all it does is this is what allows me to spawn either ones, and it gives a different number to it. That num variable changes whether it's speed or the duplication power up and then spawns it. And the ball control, I just added this extra on trigger enter event, which gets called if it hits something that is tagged as a power up. If so, it gets the num value that we just saw from the script, and then it either increases the velocity or it instantiates another ball. And pretty much that's there it is. That's all she wrote. All right, thank you.